lot before somebody came and brought it in.
It took it like 2 weeks to melt, too.
I know. Yeah. Well, life often imitates art, but an immersive exhibit at the new Children's Museum downtown is allowing art to imitate life in a cool way.
Audra Stafford's live downtown with a look at the new Sketch Aquarium. This is so cool.
It is. I have to say, it's just swimming. It's so cool. You can see it here behind me. It's really neat. And you may see something familiar. Our CW6 News, it's a jellyfish, I guess? Yes, that's a jellyfish. So the way that this technology works is you take something kind of like this, and you color it in however you want. You don't even have to really stay inside the lines. You just have to stay inside this box here. You can make them however you want, and then you scan it, and it comes and starts swimming around in this aquarium. It's very neat. I want to introduce Carrie Fox with the new Children's Museum. This just opened over the weekend, and it's the only one in the country.
It's one of the first in the country.
Okay.
We partnered with the Japanese company Team Lab. It opened on Sunday, and kids are just loving it because they can become part of the art and interact, and you can get close to the screen and feed the fish, and there's a lot of fun things for them to do.
It is. It's really neat, and you can even scan other things. We scanned our microphone. You can see it's floating around here. There's actually 2 of them, so sometimes they do multiply, and you'll see some schools of fish if you scan things multiple times. It's really cool. And so we showed you some of this technology a little earlier, but what we didn't show you is that it's also very interactive.
Right. So as you said, kids can scan, but then you can get closer to the screen, and there's these bags where if you touch on this, it'll feed the fish. Little stars and hearts come out.
Very cool. You'll see some of those will float down.
And as
so
the kids get close to the screen, the fish will react. They'll either swim away or swim toward your hand. So it's a beautiful digital interactive display.
It is really, really neat. And we've got some kids over there who've been working on this all morning. They've actually been the ones to fill this fish tank. It was not nearly this full earlier this morning. And they've just been going to town, and I guess that's just how it is when the kids come here, over and over and over. It's so neat. And this is just one of the many things you have going on here at the new Children's Museum.
Right. So we're the new Children's Museum because we always have something new to discover. So we have several things upstairs. The Wonder Sound is been open for the last maybe 6 to 8 months. Kids are loving that because there's 30 rooms and tunnels and rope bridges and all kinds of stuff. And we have things for the little ones. We have our Tot Studio, and then we have our Innovators Lab for the older kids, where they have design challenges. It's a little bit of art and science, so there's really stuff for all ages here.
And you have camp happening right now.
Right, so it's spring. And for the next 3 weeks, we're going to be open 7 days a week in honor of spring break. And we also have camps this week, and then we also have camps the 2nd week of April, and you can drop in. So if people are looking for something to do with their kids, they can just drop in for the day and go to camp.
Oh, that's great. So you don't even have to have signed up for it already. You've still got spaces.
Yeah, I would say check the website just to make sure, but yeah.
Very cool. Stick around because we're going to show you some of those other exhibits coming up in our next hour. I'll send it back to you. I'm going to get back to drawing.
Love the stuff you guys are putting on there. The microphone swimming around. Very creative.
Yes.
Very nice.
Kind of floating around. It's really fun. Really neat.
All right. Thanks, Audra.
Hey, if you are looking